Hello everyone, it's your boy Minatsu here, and I'm bringing you back with another Dokkan video. So today, we're going to be taking a look at this Dokkanfest announcement. Again, future androids are confirmed to be the next Dokkanfest exclusive unit that are coming to the JP version of Dokkan Battle. These guys should be dropping by the 29th or 30th at most or so. So what happens sometimes, weirdly enough, is that for these Dokkanfest that are on Black Friday, they drop the announcement in the news a day earlier than usual. But we'll see if the information is revealed in it'll be in what, at this point 10 hours from the time of this recording. This video is going to go up today. But I made a concept video for these androids, and I feel they could be an interesting unit based off what these other Android 17 and 18 characters are able to do. So honestly, let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So there's my Dokkanfest 17 and 18 concept. I actually didn't make a typing for them specifically, but if I had to choose a typing, I would say, I don't know actually. What typing would I like them to be? Let me check out something real quick. Let me check this out. Dang. I don't know. I feel like honestly it could be any typing. I think AGL probably would be really ideal though, because AGL definitely would like another unit. They'd be able to pair with these guys right here, potentially get an easy A. I think AGL would be a good typing for them, personally right there. But yeah, continuing on. I gave him a leader skill of Nightmare or Siblings Bond categories, key 3, then HP attack and defense plus 170% across the board. So if we pull up the Siblings Bond category specifically right here, which I have with this unit right here. Siblings Bond, we only have these two leaders, whilst we did get a leader recently with this Tapion Minosha. I feel like we would like an extreme class leader for this team to kind of run a kind of extreme class variant, which is definitely not bad at all. It's a lot of androids specifically, but this Toa got an Ize recently. She's very good. This 18 is very good. This Demon Goddess Toa is also very good. Eventually we could get a good unit for Champa as well. Maybe we can get a better unit for Deborah, a better unit for these guys. And then the super class necessarily won't work terrible with them. And you have a lot of options right here in the super class end too. So I feel like this team getting an extreme class variant would be ideal, because I don't think that they're going to be Android Cell Saga leader again. I don't think we're getting another Androids category leader anytime soon. And, Future Saga, they could potentially be a Future Saga category leader as well. But I would say they may want to save that for someone that's not 17 and 18. We'll have to see, though. It'll be very interesting to see how they're going to handle this specifically. But yeah, I think Siblings Bond is a good choice for them. And then Nightmare as well. So if we bring up the Nightmare link, this is basically what the category would be based off of. I was trying to think what category could they really be based off of, and there's not really many categories. If we go to, I made a post about this. I tweet a lot, by the way, but I made a tweet about this specifically. What category are they going to make this time? And again, some people responded. They're mindless destruction, mechanical mayhem, characters that could match people like Goku, Black Blue, and Majin Frieza. That's something that scary bad guys like Arash said, dude. But I feel like this category would fit kind of this Nightmare category. Someone who's running around killed a lot of for example, Goku Black Zamasu went through killing mortals. Demon King Piccolo went through murdering people. Frieza's just literally taking over planets and destroying whole races and everything like that. Baby, the Tuffles as well. Things like that. Lord Slug, even Broly as well. This would be that category, and I think this category looks honestly pretty good from the link alone. And they would all be able to share a 15% attack link, which would be pretty good. So I think a Nightmare-esque category would be one of the better outcomes for them. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, you never know what they're going to do with these categories. They make up a billion random things every single time. But yeah, moving on to the actual unit themselves. Give them stacking attack and defense. They do immense damage, and they perform a guaranteed critical hit against super class enemies. So I gave them the stacking right here because obviously it's the androids, so I'm presuming the androids are going to with their infinite energy. It's a very good idea to have them stacking attack and defense permanently. I mean, they gave that to this, for example, this free-to-play Android 17 and 18. They gave them attack and defense stacking, so I feel like it just makes the most sense for them to also get attack and defense stacking, just personally. And then guarantee crit against superclass enemies, that's more so of an ability that we can give them because they're a DOKKANfest unit. I mean, to me, it would make a lot of sense if they would get an ability like that, because, you know, they kind of just killed everyone in the future timeline. Every single good guy, basically. They just went through a murder, like, you know, I was almost say Trunks, but like Gohan, Krillin, Vegeta, Piccolo, everyone. So that would make a lot of sense to me. They're basically just unstoppable. Even in the main timeline, they didn't kill them, but they basically just destroyed them. I give 178% attack and defense at the start turn. Pretty big number, just matching the 17-18 kind of like theme right there. I give him an additional attack plus 17% and defense plus 18% when performing a super attack per rainbow key sphere obtained. So this is similar to this Android 18 right here, where she gets 18% attack and defense per rainbow key sphere obtained. This time I made it on super attack, so it's a separate buff calculation, so they can be better. And it's per rainbow key sphere again. And this could be a pretty big buff if you get like 4 rainbow key spheres. So I mean, you can get that pretty often with them, because I give them this. So they change a random type of key sphere to rainbow when they're facing a hybrid Saiyans category enemy, or when another android's category ally is attacking in the same turn. So I gave them this because of these two units right here, which I think these two units are units that can get an easy that people aren't really thinking about. This Android 17 and 18, they do key sphere change. They don't rainbow key sphere change, but they can double key sphere change. So I feel like, you know, give them the key sphere changing would not only be good for their teams, but for them as a unit. And it would be interesting to have them work around the rainbow key sphere specifically right there. And of course, you know, I did put a restriction on it. This is not going to be too difficult to get, I feel like. In a lot of events, you probably will be facing a hybrid Saiyans enemy. At least a good, like, 40-ish% of the time. And if not, you could just run an Android's category ally on the team with them, which they're going to be wannabe next to, like, Android 17 or 18 anyways, for, like, their best maximum link partners. Like, if you're going to use this unit, you're going to be using them with Android 17 and 18. So, I don't really see the issue there personally. I feel like you're just going to be running them with those units, but, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. They also get attacked enemies attack and defense minus 20%, and they seal enemies super attack for 2 turns as the third attacker in the turn. So that's mostly just something to give them a little extra boost. I feel like, you know, they would like obviously something additional on top of that, and it'd be good to give them more abilities like that'll make them good in Super Battle Road, but also very good in like long events right here with the stacking as well. And this will make them age pretty well as a unit, because they're like in Super Battle Road for example, I doubt they're ever going to be like really terrible for long events, but in Super Battle Road, for example, once they like age out a little, they can get this debuff and seal on the enemy as a third attacker, which you could run them pretty efficiently there, and they'll be able to help protect themselves, and they'll also assist with the next rotation. So it's almost like a kind of supportive ability in a sense. I think it's really cool that when units do get abilities like this. Now they have an active skill I give them. I feel like obviously they're most likely going to get an active skill, or like maybe an exchange, but this unit is not really an exchange concept. This can be used when there's another character who includes Android 17 future or Android 18 future attacking in the same turn. So I was thinking of, what's their name? Goten and Trunks. How can I bring up Goten and Trunks through here? Join forces right here. I could bring them up to join forces. Goten and Trunksu. There they are. So their active skill condition is the same thing. No, that's their unit super attack. Their active skill condition is the same thing, but it's from the third turn from start of battle. This time I gave them just whenever they could be used on turn 1, which is pretty absurd. So what this active skill effect does is it allows them to evade all enemies' attacks guaranteed, and give all allies attack plus 17% and defense plus 18% for 2 turns. So this kind of effect, it kind of makes like the AGO Kid Gohan effect and their effects together. They don't have the healing, and they don't have the like 6 keys to themselves, but they have the guaranteed evasion, and they have the 2-turn attack and defense buff. Which is more similar to like JP and Minosha, I guess, but still, I think this is like, this active skill is easily one of the most powerful active skills in the game, and I feel like, you know, that would make like giving them like a very oppressive active skill is something that they desperately need. Because if you skip ahead to their categories, they're going to have the same categories as these two units, except they're gonna also have, what's the word? This unit specifically, they're also gonna have join forces. So Future Saga, Android Siblings Bond, Android Cell Saga join forces and their new category. So they're gonna be on 6 categories, which is definitely not the best. It kind of, you know, they're kind of a little limited, only being on 6 teams. But at least a lot of these teams have like stages and things like that you could use them on. So that would be the only good thing about that. But that's why I really gave them like a very busted active skill and a very good passive skill. Their link set, Organic Upgrade, Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, Dispo Future, and Fierce Battle. Again, their link set is not the greatest, but that's why I also gave them the Rainbow Orb Changing. That way, it'll allow them to work a little better on their teams. And, you know, them having the support buff right here is very good. I mean, I feel like you could still even give them, like, Key 3 at the start of turn, just because of their, like, infinite energy type, quote-unquote, thing going on. And I feel like that would also help them a lot in their other teams, so that they don't have to worry necessarily about, you know, getting all their links active or, like, not getting as many key links active. But I think the Rainbow Orb Changing is pretty good. But yeah, this is my concept for the 17 and 18. Let me know what you guys think about it, how you guys would change it, what your guys' thoughts on this unit will be. Hopefully we'll see the reveal tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.